Hi there. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. My name is Rebecca and I'm here with my co-hosts
Zamna Vidye.
And we are yet back with the African Hub. We talk about pretty much everything concerning day-to-day life. We focus about the Africans living in the diaspora, Africans living back in Africa. So this show has a lot to do with you yourself. What we normally do is we bring out topics, we talk about them, but we give room. If you have any idea or maybe a comment to add, we keep our comment section open. So you can always feel free to be a part of this show in one way or the other. So welcome to another show and let's dive in. Zam.
All right.
How are you doing?
I'm very fine. Thank you. How are you, our lovely viewers? It is yet a pleasure to have you again on our show. Like I introduced myself, Zamna Vidye Omano Musoga. Owe Kamuli Moliyo. Ugandans, how are you? Africans at large, Kenyans, Tanzanians, our neighbors. Those from Rwanda, those from Burundi, DRC, Congo, Brazzaville. Yes. How are you doing? Our lovely neighbors, those in the Sudan, yeah?
Yes.
I think that is it now.
Salam.
That is the entire
Salam.
East African area covered there. And then West Africans, you know, we are kind of now related to West Africans. Hey, Lord, so many Ugandans have married West Africans.
Hey.
Yes, right here and even back home. Hey, Abana, hey, the way they have run to the West.
West Africans
Africans, guys, how you doing? Those in Nigeria, those ones in Ghana, those ones in Cameroon. Yeah, Ivory Coast. Is that also in West Africa?
Pretty much.
Okay, yes. All right. If you're there and you're watching from that side, it is a great pleasure having you on the show.
Yes.
We are still going to continue talking about issues in the...
Diaspora.
We are going to be talking about diaspora. Diasporans. Is that an English word?
Diasporans. We English is our second language, so don't worry if we do. If we nail it wrongly, you can always comment and say, girls, please take it slow.
If I look for the English word and I can't find
you
it,
put a Lusoga word. Zamo, I love this shirt, by the way.
Yes,
it's so pretty.
This is Sheikha International Group. Sheikha International Group is a company here in the UAE, which is into general trading. And before you start talking about my shirt, there is this one you're putting on. This is also work of Sheikha.
I know, yeah?
Yes, so as we dress today, you all are like, hey, these guys told us they're going to be dressing like Africans. Yes, we are still Africans. But today we decided to show some of the work that Sheikha International Group does. So Sheikha International Group does these kind of t-shirts. It can be customized to your liking. We can do those ones with collars. It could be a polo. It could be a normal t-shirt. It could be any design, any color. Whatever it is that you want printed there will be printed on it. This one is for DK Media Services, photography.
Even if you want to put a picture of your wife at the back, they do it. You do it, yeah?
Is it the wife putting the picture or the husband putting the picture?
Yeah, whomever is putting, but a big picture, they can do it. Sheikha can
with
do
a name. I love you, baby. Yes, we do this kind of shirts. The design can be anything that you want. We can do official ones. Like we say, we can do the suits. All kind of tailoring is done at Sheikha International Group. We don't only do fabric, we also do all kinds of branding. You could be there looking for diaries, you could be there looking for magazines, you could be there looking for flyers, you could be looking for pens, any kind of branding that can be done. We do it at Sheikha International Group.
Amazing.
Those ones who are into sports and you have your team, you're looking for jerseys, sports jerseys, you're looking for sportswears, any kind of sportswear, we do it at Sheikha International Group. And the numbers are passing there on the screen. If there is anything that you want to be done for you, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Just give us a call, send us a message, and we will get back to you immediately as soon as possible.
And if you missed to see the number on the screen, we still have it in the description section. All our sponsors are clearly listed there, so you can always reach out to them. And when you reach out to them, please let them know I got your contact from the African Hub. So you will win yourself a coupon for a discount.
Yes.
So it's a good deal, right?
Yes, it
is. Okay,
is.
so last time we talked about relationships in diaspora.
Yes.
People were so excited because people are going through things in diaspora.
Hey, so the kind of calls I got.
I'm telling you. So we talked about the challenges we find in diaspora, and
Yes.
there's someone who advised us, or who not more than it was more than one person.
Yes.
Who said they're in diaspora and they want to grow and make it in diaspora. And then we sat. We had a lengthy conversation, and we were just trying to find out, why do people even fail in diaspora? So we came up with, we put things together.
Yes.
And this, we knew, and we found out it has so much to do with the people you hang around with.
The people that surround you.
Exactly. The place you reach to when you come to diaspora shapes the kind of person you're going to be in diaspora.
Omuganda agamba mbulira goyita naye.
Kubuulire empisa zo. And then omuzungu yagamba, birds of the same feathers flock together. So since it's a very important factor, African Hub said, why not?
Yes.
Let us come. Let us talk.
Yes. Who are your friends? Mm-hmm. Are you there and you have the kind of friends who do not inspire you at all?
Question to answer.
The person that you're working with, are they in a position where they support you grow? Mm-hmm. Do they help you achieve your dreams? Do they help you understand the basics of life? Do they help you move from one step to another?
Yes.
Or are they pulling you back?
Some
or
are even
keeping you
selfish,
stagnant?
actually.
You know?
Some are even selfish.
Yes.
When they have navigated through the chair before you came.
Yes.
I've talked to some of our friends from the US, some of our friends from Canada, and then you find that there's this person who has been there like for 20 years.
Yes.
They know how things are done. They know the right thing to do. They know how you can quickly get a job, but they don't say nothing. People normally say,
others even say worse. Am I allowed to give you a story?
Give me a story. I think you are a story woman. So me, I sit nicely and you begin.
See, some people can really, really, really be horrible. So you don't need to put yourself very close to them.
Yes.
Why? Because this place, we call it Dungu on this show. The reason as to why we call it Dungu is it's not home. It was a desert once. Is it still a desert?
Oh, I'm telling you, these people are doing a great job.
It is no longer a desert, though we call it a Dungu. But yes, this is a beautiful place.
Known for that.
From where I come from, we call it a Dungu. This Dungu is not a place where you're supposed to be here forever and ever, because realistically, we don't get residence visas.
You will never have like a passport unless otherwise.
You cannot get a passport. You cannot become Monansi. Wow, and a citizen.
A local. A local.
You know, some people think you can become a citizen of the UAE.
Mukwanto jawa n'olubuto ngamba wenzala yo bagenda kumpa obutuze n'omuwala gwe nawulira eyo yagamba funye visa ya UAE kati omugezi kanso kenfuna olubuto ngende nzalira eri omwana abere mukwano tekikola tekijja kukola wano
si wano si leero yenna yakimugamba alimba
yenna yakimugamba yamusiwamuza ekiboozi yongera maaso ekiboozi mwattu.
So, mu mirimu gino gye tukola ejja bulijjo. While I was at work one time, we were hiring for a company and we called in for interviews.
Yes.
So among the people who came in for interviews, a Cameroonian came in. It was a cleaning job. So usually with cleaning jobs, you cannot do we hardly do one-on-one interviews. So we bring in groups.
Okay.
So you can bring in a group of 5 or a group of 10. Because basically what you want to understand is if they can express themselves, they can speak some English, and if they have the common decency of working with others around them. So while we bring in groups of around 10, so there were these guys come in and I start shooting random questions. So I asked them to tell me about themselves. I asked them to tell me where they come from. Then there was this guy. He was extremely eloquent with his speech, was extremely on point. Everything I was asking him, he was shooting it out straight. Then I'm like, I picked interest in him. I'm like, So I called him out. I asked him a few questions and his responses, they were like, okay, over and above. So I asked him, okay, where are you from? He tells me I'm from Cameroon. Then I asked him, all right, how long have you been here? He told me I just came on a 3-month visa and today is my 3rd day. So they told me there is a walk-in. I came here. Now, my next question was, what is your level of education? He tells me I graduated. I have a bachelor's in IT. So I looked at this guy. I'm like, you have a bachelor's in IT? Yes. What are you doing here? Why are you here for a cleaning job?
There's a walking job.
Today is the 3rd day on your visa. Why
I think
I
got my first cleaning job at 2 days. Actually, if not the first day.
So exactly, I asked him, why are you here on a cleaning visa? Yes. So I asked him, why are you here? And then he goes and he's like, Madam, Because I want the job.
I know.
I told him, okay, that is fine. You want the job. You told me you have a 3 months visa. Yes. You don't have money for accommodation or anything. He says, no, they gave me money for accommodation. I paid for my 1 month accommodation, but I have enough money to pay for my 2nd and my 3rd month because I came knowing I have a 3 months visa. I was like, okay, why are you on a cleaning job interview? Why is this your first chance?
Whichever opportunity
Then he told
comes,
me,
yeah.
You know, when I came, we reached in a bed space. All the guys I was staying with,
Yes.
They told me, Africans, we can only do a cleaning job.
I heard that as well, yeah.
I was blown. I was like, what? I told him, hey, look at me. I'm an HR. I'm the one interviewing you. Am I not African? I told him I come from Uganda. I'm the one interviewing you. What makes you think that Africans cannot get a job? So
And
I was
it's
like,
a lie.
Madam, that is what they told me. So that's why I came for this cleaning job. So I told him, here is the thing. You have passed this interview, but I'm not giving you the job. I told all the other guys, you have the job, but you do not have a job. He's like, but madam, I told him, I've given you a chance. Go out there. If you cannot find a better job than this,
I'll give you the cleaning
come back
job.
to me, I'll give you the cleaning job. This guy came back to the office after approximately 1 month. And he told me, madam, thank you so much. I have got a better job. They are giving me 3,700.
Wow, thanks.
But then I looked at him and then I started remembering a few things that we went through while we had just come here.
Yes.
And then you hear what people say on the streets. Now, are you surrounding yourself with this kind
with
of
the
friends?
right people? And actually, as you've said that, it reminds me of my own story. Me, I got my cleaning job, on my 2nd day of my interview. By then, it was 2014. Hey.
Wasoka mchisimu na?
Nakube chisimu na. I was working in a gym. And I would do clean in this gym until Ukutemagana. And actually, this woman loved me. She was from Romania. Kachi ose kachi. In the beginning, not like now. Yeah, that's where I came from. 2014. It's a job that I got, and I remember I was in Banias.
Yes.
My first day in this country, like the 2nd day, 3rd day, and then these guys came on. But there's an interview in international city. I said, Mwanji, what do they need? They're hiring reception. They're hiring for the receptionist, for the cleaner. I said, Rebecca Nanzi, if the receptionist alone, Mukwano pick up the cleaning CV.
Or a receptionist.
Mukwano, Ndimuna Uganda. I mean, but that's what they know. That's a rumor they know. And in 2014,
yes,
2014, it was.
Ndikadi
mungenda kwabuulira emyaka mujja ko bakulya mu mubigategate namwe temumalako mirembe ate kansubire muwulira. So my dear, yes. I go to this place and I have the interview, and the lady was like, sorry, which job again are you looking for? And I said, what is available? Like, after interviewing me, she pretty knew I could do the receptionist job because there were 3 openings: gym instructor, receptionist, and cleaner.
You would have done the gym instructor job.
I did no. Here in Dubai, of course, you need a certificate, which I didn't have, right? A license. I didn't have.
Some companies
but
give
at
those
least
licenses.
I would have done the receptionist job. It was 4,500 dirhams.
No kubechisimula.
But you're capable of being a receptionist. Your English is very. Nemugamba, yeah, can I have the receptionist? But she was like, your CV is a cleaner job. I cannot give you the receptionist. Nengamba banange nakuba isimu emyezi ena. Nengamba Rebecca, kino kiganyi. Yeah, that will be another story for another day. But I know why I took that job is because of my environment at Banias.
Yes. It is not just there, but the thing is, what we are trying to say here, our dear viewers, is try to make sure that when you are out there, associate with people.
The people you hang with, who hang around with.
Become a better person.
Definitely.
I mean, I've seen people, I've found people, I've met people whom I look at and I'm like, hey, this person should be in a better job, not this one that they are doing.
So that means the advice to make it short.
Yes.
Hang around the people.
The right people.
Whom you want to be like or better. Like whom you are like, who are better than you to begin with.
Yes.
I know sometimes they might resent you. We're talking about UAE, but there's some other countries, like even Canada, USA, Europe, Asia, anywhere that you would be. If you know you are Ugandan and you see other Ugandans who are doing better, try to fix yourself in there. That is how I made it where I am now, actually. Because at one point, I left the gymming job in 4 months, and then I went to work in DWC, Dubai World Central. And then this Kenyan girl who was telling me, Rebecca, why are you, because the company was closing. I was asking myself, I don't know what I'm going to do because the company is closing. And she said, no, look for another job, like office job. I said, which office job, my dear?
You're like, how will I do
which
an office
job are you talking
you
about?
Start doubting yourself.
I'm telling you. And then this same girl said, okay, Rebecca, you will do a receptionist job because you can do it. I know you can do it. And then I took my CV. I went to a walk-in in downtown Dubai Boulevard, the building.
Yes.
And I just went into a receptionist. I thank God. I went to a receptionist, picked up a business card, sent in my resume. And within like a few days, I got the job. And it was like from the 3,000 cleaning was, lukome mubibiri. Nga bastemano obozereti mu
nofuna
lwenda lukaga chokoina katanda wala bane mukama nkwebaza. That's another story for another day. But then then this receptionist job at DWC, which was like 3,000 dirham, and I moved from there to 5,000 dirhams. And the thing was like work only 5 days a week.
Okay.
And I'm working with the British people, the American people, the great business people. That environment changed me a lot.
It does.
And then I know how much interacting with better people has made my life better in this country.
Being around people who are of value makes you get value yourself.
Yes.
Because what happens is the kind of conversations that you have when you're around people helps you a lot. Mulimu abageya. Nga muli kwecho. From morning to evening, all you have to do is, why? Rebecca wamulabye. Lero ngali luno kati kwetukugeye ekingo ogeze.
Mwene munayogera ntingeze nene name zizino wana tuziva Uganda mote mufayo nze ndi sorted.
So this is what is happening. But then you find people who are sitting down and then the things they are talking about is, guys, we are here, we are working, we are each earning like 5,000.
Now, right now.
What can we do? What can we put together for us to grow in life? Better. I'll give you an example of some companies that I've seen here. I've seen Ugandans who come together and form companies.
Yes.
Why? Because they find they reach a point where they sit together, they start thinking around the same cause. They have the thoughts they are having, the ideas that they are bringing up.
Next point, actually, mutual interest.
Yes.
Nti
mwesanganga ebintu byemwogerako byebimu bifaanagana. You have the same interests, you have the same ideas.
Yes.
The love for growth. Ntera nnyo kwagala abantu, ntera nnyo gamba abantu nti make sure that you have love for money. And then when you have love for money, know the basics of getting that money.
Yes.
Draw a plan. Otherwise, if you don't, there is nothing which is going to come just out of the blue. Boom!
To follow you.
But you have to have a plan. Associate with the right people. Make sure that these ideas, when they come, build on them. Try to run your ideas by people whom you can trust. People who can advise you that, omanyi nomune Rebecca, mbali njagala tutandike company ene yebibala. Ntiye company ene yebibala. Nabidi. Company yebibala ngegena kwetaaga sente nyingi. You're going to need over 100 millions. I'm like, okay, if I need over 100 millions, ngamba deste zirina. Nugamba, nabidi nkubira trying million chikumi.
Yes.
If you have the idea, we can find someone who can give us 100 million.
Find the sponsors, we can even
if you're
bring
thinking
the money
about
together.
100 million, no, you don't need 100 million. If we do this like this, I'll help you with the marketing because we are DK Media.
Yes.
We can do the marketing while you bring up someone in Uganda who can give us the fruits. And then the only money we have to come up with is the money for the license and the money for this. And then boom, we are good to go. That is how people grow.
That's how people grow.
There are people who just need to find the right people to get them out of their comfort zones.
Exactly.
People need to get out of their comfort zones. Banange bwoba oli eyo.
Kucheyo.
Kumacha wajja kudungu kola. Don't be comfortable.
Oli mumuzira gukuba. Some people have winter for you. Don't have the winter of muzira.
You wake up in the morning, you go to a job, okola 12 hours, they are giving you 5,000 dirhams, and you are comfortable. Manye nsi yonna yonna yatuuka wako. My friend, you haven't reached. There is more to life than that 5,000.
Yeah.
But you can only find that value if you find the right people to talk to, the right people to advise
hang
you.
Around the right people, like people with whom you have the same interest, and it will help you a lot actually, whichever country you are. And then now we can talk about this people with whom you have the same communication style.
Yes.
Ochimai, there are people whom, people talk in different ways.
Yes.
Eri abantu nga baba wemuzi
nga yawe mula
ye wakwemula eri abantu nga the way they communicate it's just not your way. Okay, like now I've advanced from, cleaning to working for someone in office. I've worked in a hotel before, and now I'm a business owner. And now I look at the way I am and the people that I've talked to in all my journey.
Yes.
They are different. Mu bed space yange je naberanga
mwalinga okubawe ekigambo
nga tukube ekibozi simanyi kuwemula naye nga ekibozi ayishi nkubunyumi nkubuzeewo nga tukube ekibozi tewali bunakwe muyiga. You're not helping each other. You're not
zibozi gundi wamulabye omimbi gundi yazze obara kimanyi ti gundi avunye kati embozi eriwo yagundi embozi eriwo kati ya bad black anona ani bamuyitani ono mulala kulusumu
kakati mama wange no wange yemugenda mpola
owulira ekyo kyebanyu myala owulira ekyo like there is nothing
tuene embozi yogenze wala gundi yagadde gundi kubanga obera mu katanda you have the owner of the bed space has a wife in the balandi
twababuzanga landlord wazimba ddi
talina akaruumu nga landlord abakyala abapya omupya ayingira yafunye n'omupya ne mubeeramu ebyo ebibuuzi. It cannot help you, and this applies to every single place that you are as a Ugandan, that you are as a Kenyan, an Ethiopian, every person that you're not who is not in their own country.
Yes,
you need to know that the people you hang around have the same kind of communication. They speak the same language. So it's much easier for you.
Bw'oba oli eyo nga sikyayogera naawe nga nakubulookinga oba kale nga nasirika saakikola mu bubi. I just reached a point nga sirina kyamanyi kyenkugatta kate nga naye tolina kyamanyi kyongattako. And people, if you're out there, it is okay. It's okay to wake up in the morning. Ng'omuntu gw'obadde oyogera naye buli lunaku tokyayogera naye. It is very fine to wake up in the morning ng'abadde mukwano gwo, best friend wo, nga takyali. Ate tekibeetagisa kubanga mwayombye. No.
Sina kibi.
It is
because
not
on
an
Cheyo, we are here to make money. Sometimes, sometimes all the times we get out of our countries to come out of the country in diaspora to work. So if someone is benefiting you today and you say that you're benefiting each other, tomorrow they might not.
Yes.
Then what's the reason of spending your time with such a person? Unless if you want to go back to that level that you've been.
Exactly.
So unless someone is moving forward with you, that's okay, understandable. But if someone is just lagging behind, putting you behind,
outgrowing a certain circle of friends.
That's
like
true.
You have a circle of friends and then you outgrow it. Please outgrow it. Go find a better circle that will help you.
Exactly.
Go. It is very, very, very important. Awo wenyini we tugenda otandikira nga tumaze
okuva mu balanga bakama bange babali batimbye ekipande wali banange DK Media Services. We are your partners in photography, videography, and media or digital marketing. We know how difficult it is to market a brand. And we, as we told you earlier, we are business owners. So when it comes to a brand, we know how difficult it is for you, not only you, every business owner, to make your brand known out there. Some people will not receive the brand as you want. So what we do is we take care of that part for you. It's the most difficult part of a company. And if done well, can give you every single success that you need. Yes. So we are DK Media Services. Please contact us at info@dkmediaservices.com, and there's a number passing through right now. If you're not able to get the number, also in the description section there is the number. Contact DK Media Services. Let your brand be known. Give your brand the awareness it deserves and leave the rest. The rest will work out like magic.
Awo wenyini ngenda kugamba nti abashaika international group nga tumaze okwogera ku bugoye buno obusufu omanyi leero be batwambaza obusati bali eyo be batwambaza naye nga if you're there and you're looking for materials of any kind of uniforms, the Shaika International Group is your one-stop center. They do t-shirts, they do suits, they do pants, they do all kinds of clothes. As long as it is doable, Shaika does it. And they don't only do that because it is a general trading company. They also bring in foodstuffs from Uganda specifically. But they told me to wiki jaba jakuba nebi Kenya batandise obireta. So if you're a Kenyan and you're out there and you're looking for food from home, ugali.
They have those small beans which are nice, and then the maize.
When Sheikha gives me the list, I'll give it to them. But for now, let me concentrate on what I know.
Yes.
So they have bananas from home, abagalandis, sweet bananas. If you're not a Ugandan and you've never tasted the bananas from Uganda,
you've not eaten bananas. You
haven't eaten any sweet banana yet. So they have all these kind of sweet bananas. They have nanas bajeta batya mu luzungu.
Pineapples.
Luli wagambe kitengi kyamala mu luzungu lwange. Lero kye kitu.
Simanyi mu network asambe katwa bisawe zimwe ziwera go luzungu.
Njakusasula
zinawera kunya linda ko ku the network.
Oba sinaweza na mu 5.
Asa ebyemyaka saga abita ngo kujja kunsinga.
Ate myaka.
Gwe
anti ndi musoga.
Osoma n'abaana. You people nasoma n'abaana abamu naye mbalabe emyaka gyabwe tegikata na jange.
Omwana yatugamba abasoga najiti.
Okutandika okutege
kyogera kuba oluyikusho.
Sinze nkitandise tubangayo nga tubiwere nga tubyogera
abaana boogedde buli kika kya bigambo ku ffe naye ffe tetulina buzibu
batema omugambo ku basoga naye basoga mulabye ennaku
tumanyi tutegeera mutegeera yaffe kati bo be bamanyi bye boogera nze ndi mukazi
bamanyi n'okuza kati kadaga gwomuzaala kadaga wansiyo anti kadaga anti kati era naye
wamma back amabange mu nsonyiwe abaagala amatooke ebijanjaalo ginnuts zonna mu buli kika bazirina abanoonya reiko abanoonya mukene ow'obuwunga natali wa buwunga Sheikha International.
Wow, that's good.
Sheikha talina kya obadde tumanyi twali omukene mu buwunga
simulyanga
abaana abamanyi omugaso gw'obusera kamaleyo kanongo osirise abaana abamanyi omugaso gw'obusera obusera weebuli bw'otabeereeyo ng'ogana ye kiki obusera abaana babulesa abasheika Rebecca omanyi omugaso gw'obusera
mbuwa ba babies bangi
anedda kubakulu ku bantu abakulu
kubakulu obusera buli nice buli very nice
Rebecca nywa obusera bulungi nnyo omwana ayina ali eyo obuwala nywa ku busera obusera buno bulungi nnyo
wabula sikule entalo
bakyala obusera
violence
it is not violence, it is the reality of the matter.
It is very nice obusera by the way. It's very hydrating.
Omwana abukuba bwati n'abuteramu amata n'abunywa tebwetaaga kufumba tebwetaaga kye kintu kyesobola kale okunywa ng'oli ku bwabwe ng'ogyeko
ate buli hydrating bukuyambako amazzi mu mubiri
ekigambo akozesezza kya luzungu naye nga yesu obusera buli very 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 hydrating and very very nutritious kyekigambo ekituufu amenvu nga mazze badyagala kubalaga bogo yawe Uganda
mulese
tumuleke si wa leero banange bana Uganda mwena abawangaalira wano nammwe ali eyo ng'omanyi nti nze ndi eno ndi munna Uganda naye najja ku kyeyo nga sirina bank account oyo nno yenze
okay
Leero kambabulire ku bimu ku byenkola. Omanyi mbadde nanga nnyo bakama bange nenga sibabulira ku byenkola nze nga nabi.
Nerindako nabiri amanya ga kwese emirundi emeka.
Bobo oli eyo ng'oli wano naye nga togulanga ku bank account naye nga weebuuza nkoze nti njagala sente zange nzitereke Uganda jangu ewange kuba ku simu y'abaddike bajja kuba bakuntuusaako. Bwe tumala naye kankayiseewo bamanye nti nange nkola ate bwabwe bunannumira wano nga njogerera bwereere bane mujje tujja kubagulira wa account mu banka ez'enjawulo ewaka era nga ojja kuba ng'ofuna omukisa ogutereka ku ssente zo kubanga bannange okusavinga kikulu nnyo everything being said saving is extremely important. It doesn't matter which kind of friends you have, it doesn't matter which kind of job you're doing, it doesn't matter how much money you are earning, as long as you are not saving you're not going anywhere.
Or investing.
Make saving a habit or investing. True. Make it a habit. Make sure that you have the rules of life. It is saving first before spending. Nebo bere yongo yagala zokoze. Wasokozilieko oli
Zenkola zendia. Chicha. Emyaka ha. Zannemo okukanguma te mwabudeda. Zannemo okutereka n'ekyo kiga.
Yes. So banange ebyo bye bimu ku bye tukola ife abali waneno. Ongambya kalango tekaliko.
Zenkolawo zendia wowe manya kayimba ko n'ebitundu bya kansirike.
Gwe twolina olabo manyisa lumpas. Back to the show, our dear viewers. Thank you so much for staying here with us. Thank you so much for watching us. Exactly. We appreciate the fact that you're here with us. Please subscribe, share, comment.
Yes.
Akadako kanyigeko.
Please press the notification button.
The notification button. That one.
Yes. Jemima says button.
Abana b'ennaku zino bamanyi.
Muwala wangagamba.
Okimanyi nti omwana
nemubuza
akuleetera homework.
Tibbiri namba taziraba.
Tizireke. Va ku tti yokka. Omwana yali akuleeteddeko homework.
Ganvaako Google.
Naye omuzungu yatuyamba n'aleeta Google. Are you a parent out there? Ng'omwana akuleetera waka wa pifo. N'onyiga Google.
Ogahe Google nyamba ku bino ebizibu by'obuzadde. But now going
back to
straightforward.
Yes.
To the friends you have to choose.
Yes.
If you're in diaspora, please be keen to choose those people as friends who have the qualities you aspire to achieve.
Yes.
For example, I know when we come into new countries, you may not do the job that you've been doing back home.
Yes.
You may not do your professional job like the one you know, but you may start with something different. But remember, it's in your mind that I want to reach to that profession.
Yes. You have a path that you're taking and you know your destination.
Exactly. So the kind of friends we advise you to have are those who have reached where you want to go. Befriend them. I know they are busier people because, I mean, a person who has decided to get out of their shell is normally busier. But fix yourself on them.
Rebecca, these people, yes, they are busy.
Bana abantu abatuuse eri waggulu.
Ne bana abali wansi abagala okutuuka eri waggulu bajjemu entondo.
Yogera ku ntondo. Lindako. Bw'otamwabudde ng'anyiiga.
See, you call me.
Yes.
I don't answer your call. It is not a tug of war. Tochiyomberamu. Nkukubidde. Tonkute. Kakati. Balina sente. Era kyekibalemesa ndowooza okutukwata. Bamanyi bo batuuka gye balaga. No. Be polite on your way to success.
You are the one who
Be polite. Yeah. Understand the fact that the person you're dealing with has other responsibilities.
Has reached where you want to go.
Leave alone reaching where you want to go. But they have other responsibilities in life. Ate toli wachitalo nnyo nga bw'oyagala kulowooza nti bw'oli. You know? Because gujja genda olowooze nti nze nnaabirye. N'olw'ensonga eyo bwe nkubira Rebecca buli we mukubirira alina okunkwata essimu. No.
I understand.
No, Rebecca could be doing something. Rebecca mukyala mufumbo.
Najja wano nga ndi single, siina mwami, siina baana. Kati ndi mukyala mufumbo, nina n'abaana.
Naye eyalinga naawe mu kiriiningi. Ayagala musigale nga mukya-communicatingira ku level gye mwa-communicatingirangako luli tekisoboka. We are not saying that the friends you had while you were doing a less paying job should stop somewhere. No. There are those friends who are there who had values, who had dreams, who had visions like you. You can help them on your way up, but they also need to understand that while they are seeking someone else's assistance, while they are seeking to grow, they need to understand the value of patience.
True.
Because it is a virtue that everyone needs to live successfully in life. Ate n'ekirala. Eky'abantu kye mmaze okuzuula ennyo ku bantu ng'oggyeko entondo abantu balina bagita fitina.
Fitina actually y'emu ku biremeseza abantu okuyambibwa. Okimanyi, like now I've been here for many years, like many years here in the UAE, and someone comes and they want to be like me in 1 month or 1 year. Alhamdulillah, if it happens. If it does happen,
if it happens,
thanks be to
it
God.
Can happen.
But bwekigana,
it is okay.
Yabo bonga ba.
Okimanyi Rebecca twalinga naye waneno mu kiriiningi.
Because the people used to work with him.
Afuna mutwalo.
Mutwalo.
Aba abaana balogo.
Nze mutwalo nzijayo mukwana.
Mpadde example.
Era wa example because nze na vision inene.
Tutuuka yeeyo. Togendayo.
I know.
Aba abaana, then they start all kind of talking. Aba abaana balogo. Aba abaana babbi. Aba abaana bayinza noga abatemu.
Bayima. Temu nga bakini. Nga basaze batema ekigambo. Yeah.
See, in life, there are some things that you just don't, they happen. Mubulamu kibeerawo. Rebecca osobola okukeera ku makya. Tusobola okukeera ku makya ne tukola omulimu ne guyingiza akakadde ka $1.
That's correct.
Just out of nowhere. Omuntu n'agaggawala.
So katuyiga
okwagaliza nti bw'olabanga munno ng'akusinzeeko. Mwebalizeko Katonda gamba Mungu weebale kumuwa munnange.
That's my way of life. By
nange nsaba. Ontuuseeko kuwaali. That is the easiest way of
ebirungi ebyange byontegekedde
ebisinga ku bibye oba ebyenkanankana n'ebibye okusinziira ku gwe obulamu bwe woolaba bwe bwagala okugenda. Naye ekyokubeerawo ng'ogamba mukwano gwange kyalina nange kyenjagala.
Ogenda gwa mbisibu.
Mukwano gwange kyali nange kyenjagala okubeera.
Especially ku kyeyo kuno.
Eddungu lino lyakwegendereza nnyo. Rebecca, awo nyini wetuli muka segment kaffe ak'okubuulirira. Leero abaana bano tugenda kubabuulirira tutya abaami n'abakyala abawala abato abaakajja ku kyeyo oleese kaki leero ak'okubabuulirira ke balina okutambula nako
abawala abato abajja muyinza okuba ng'ojja ng'oli mukulu oba ng'oli muto mu myaka but this is akatale keka for you. When you come to a new country, take your time. You have your own lane. Well designed by God. Okay?
Yes.
Don't fall into ditches because you're trying to achieve faster. It's very good to be ambitious. It's very good to know where you want to go, but don't find yourself falling into quicksand, into ditches because you're trying to reach there the fastest you can.
Yes.
And advise, this one goes to specifically to the people who come to the United Arab Emirates. We know we've heard of the Emirates IDs and we presume everybody with an Emirates ID has been checked medically and they are fit.
Ogamba nti alina ID yayita omusaayi.
Yayita omusaayi.
Kuyita musaayi.
Bwe tulowooza nti yayita omusaayi si kituufu.
Kankikaatirize omwana yenna ow'obuwala ali eyo. Your health is more important than anything else.
And in UAE, when you're not medically fit, you cannot go on residence.
It is not just in the UAE. Everyone buli omu yenna waali obulamu bwo kikulu nnyo okusinga ekintu ekirala kyonna. Nsiba mbagamba muyige okweyagala.
Wano nja kunyumiza ekiboozi ekyantuuka ku nga nakajja wano nafuna omwami sigenda mwogera mannya gwe nasanga wano. Actually omwami ono when I was coming from Uganda, someone gave me his food. His food bantika amatooke nga muleetere sigenda mwogera linnya ne muleetera amatooke ge omwami oyo bwe namutuusa na amatooke n'angamba omanyi tobonabona nakunoonya mulimu. Don't even bother looking for a job. Me, I'll marry you and give your husband visa. I'm telling you. He did it. I even want to mention his name, but I will not. Just for courtesy of respecting him. He told me, I'll give you a residence visa.
Kakati gwenno
I'll marry you.
Yali nungi. Nzomanye yange.
And I was like,
eyo no teyali kale.
Mbulire eyo baby.
Kakati nze najja mu Ramadan. Ate nga nzeze ne visa ya mwezi ogwo.
Nange yange ali ya mwezi gumu nakasana.
Mu Ramadan temuli mulimo akasana kanji. I love swimming. Kati nga ngenda kwaluma muzeeyo okuwuga.
Nkulaba.
Bwe ntuuka kwaluma muzamba mpuga omwana ow'obuwala kyava ajja n'angamba nga sikulabangako wano. Omanyi okuwuga bannange sikulabangako wano. Ne mugamba nti ndi mupya. Nanga wakajja ne mugamba ye. Nanga wajide ku visa ki? Koze 1 month. Nti ogenda kola kintu noonya mirimu. Oli munene nnyo. Oli munene nnyo tosobola kufuna mulimo. Ate waze na visa ya mwezi gumu ate mu Ramadhan. Teweebonyaabonya. Akakatabo katunde. Nze ojje nkutwale gye tukolera. Konze mukolera wa? Nangamba tulina eri gye tukolera. Bannekolera jange sijja kukyogera kigambo
nga bwe nneko tubawa ekitiibwa bakola gwa nneko
ngende mu nneeko nabo mbwera bakola sente nnyingi nnyo okusinga ze nja okufuna eno nga
so women who are coming to the UAE
wenna
come ready, come focused, eyes wide open.